This the first match of the knockout round, and both sides arriving with plenty of passion. On commentary duty, John Champion and Jim Beglin. Matthias Toulalon. Jesus Gamez. Jesus Gamez. Here's Isco. Jesus Gamez. Crosses it low along the ground. Totti. He's looking to play it into the channel. Rossi. Heinze. Totti. That's David Pizarro. Rossi. Now through to Bojan Krkic. Well struck. The post to the rescue. Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make. Here's Demichelis. It's well cleared. And Rossi. Here's Salomon Rondon. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Jose Angel. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Here's David Pizarro. And he's still going. Picked off the ball. Joaquin. Looking to carve open the defence. De Rossi. This could be interesting. Now the chance, and he makes it! And Roma open the scoring.
Oh, that was a majestic run and finish, and I think the longer he went on, the whole stadium was desperate for him to put it away. Brilliant.
He just went all the way. It's a treat, that one. Roma have the all-important opener.
Well, there's no sign of any first-day nerves here. That settled them beautifully into their stride.
It's on for him. Just dived in there. Gave away a free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. Can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. A free kick for Roma. Jose Angel. De Rossi. That's David Pizarro. And it could bring a chance here. Keeper got his hand to it. Oh, it's been cut out. Pjanic cuts it out. De Rossi. Picked it off. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. And up goes the flag. Just as they were thinking an equaliser might be on the cards. Here's Heinze. Heinze on the ball. 30 minutes gone. Now Isco. Bojan Krkic. Julio Baptista. The pass cut out. Isco. Long ball over the top. De Rossi. Now through to Salomon Rondon. Looking towards the penalty area now. Here's a cross, and they get it away. Chance for a counter then. He goes alone, he may need some support. Flicks it over the top. He's onside here. And they'll be quite happy to keep this advantage intact through to half-time, but it won't be easy. Santi! He just took too long there.
Oh, he was way too tentative there. It was almost like he was too afraid to miss it.
Ainse. Jose Angel. And Ainse. Here's De Rossi. Here's David Pizarro, making inroads deep into opposition territory. No, that won't be finding its target. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the goal we've had, but it's been a little bit devoid of goal-mouth action. Surely this has got to improve second half.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. The score is 1-0. Here's Osvaldo. Here's Pjanic. Took him out. Free kick awarded. There's going to be a card. Oh, it's a red! He's been sent off for a reckless challenge. Now Isco. Isco. It's over the top. It's a corner. A ball in. Here's a header. A decent try, but not good enough.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
Now Osvaldo. Totti. Here's Julio Baptista.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
Now, here's Totti. Isco. Santi. He's looking to attack from out wide. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Bojan Krkic, already a goal scorer in this match, wants to get this forward. And that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. Put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. A free kick for Roma. Juan. Loses out in a position of some promise. Eliseu, they're off on the counter, plays this forward. Santi. He can take the shot on here. He couldn't find the net.
There wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Rossi. Jose Angel. Totti. Here's Santi. Eliseu. That's David Pizarro. Just dived in there. Free kick given. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Here's Heinze. Here's Totti. Totti. Oh, he's lost it. Santi. Here's Salomon Rondon. Here's Toulalan. Launches a low cross. The keeper coming in and making the catch. Now Osvaldo. Quarter of an hour remaining. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. Out from the breast pocket comes a yellow card from the referee. Jose Angel. De Rossi. Here's Bojan Krkic. Free kick given by the referee. A free kick for Roma. Eliseu. And now the counter-attack. Who's he going to pass to? No, it's been picked off.
Well, that was simply an example of poor vision and awareness. The obvious route to take there was out wide, and he failed to spot it.
Totti on the ball. Here's Toulalan. Can he now find a finish? And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Here's Isco. Santi. Jesus Gomez. De Rossi. Into the last 5 minutes, and the crowd breathless from the football they've seen. And still in pursuit of an equaliser. Yep, offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Here's Isco and Santi. Here's Salomon Rondon. Eliseu. Now Santi. Here's David Pizarro.
There just isn't enough movement for them. They're struggling to make a breakthrough.
That's David Pizarro. The referee blows his whistle for full time. A difficult hurdle out of the way, they'll be relieved, the next round beckons.
But you know, it's not easy.
This the first match of the knockout round, and both sides arriving with plenty of passion. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. And here we have Udinese against Atletico Madrid. Danilo Laranguera. Abdi. Arda Turan. Here's Emre. Felipe. It's a throw-in. Another throw. Arda Turan. Offside. And they've missed the opportunity to go in front. Benatia. Abdi. Juanfran. Basta. And Emre wants to get this forward. He crosses it in. The fans will always remember 2010 as probably the greatest year in the club's history. But having said that, they have had plenty of other success on the European stage.
Yeah, they certainly have. I mean, they've played in the UEFA Champions League on 3 occasions, and they've had some memorable European nights against the top teams in that competition too.
I think we can agree to say that they have left their mark all right.
Undoubtedly.
Well, the passing is not quite the problem. They just need better movement if they're going to drag this defence out of position.
Lunged in and gave away a free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. A set piece for Atletico Madrid. Daniel Diaz. Here's Emre. Emre! Really good try, but no goal.
Well, look, his odds from that sort of range were never great, and yet he almost produced a very, very good finish.
This is very pleasing on the eye. Here is Pinzi. Danilo Laranguera. Cuadrado. Sends the ball wide. Cuadrado. Here's Di Natale. Here's Emre. Arda Turan. Felipe. Now Gabi. Here's Daniel Diaz. Gabi. And Emre. Gabi. Oh, that is an awful tackle. And that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. It's put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. A set piece for Atletico Madrid. And he's going for it. Almost 30 minutes into the first half. It's opened up nicely for him. And he'll get the shot away here. Just wasn't able to keep it down.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Here's Daniel Diaz. Here's Godin. Felipe. Cut out in a promising position. Pasquale. That's a throw. Cuadrado. Here is Pinzi. Cuadrado. It's on for him. He's carved himself a chance here. Here's Emre. That's a throw. Got it. Cuadrado. Pasquale. Gabi. Wonderful through ball over the top. Launches a low cross. Offside the decision that time. Danilo Laranguera. Joel Ekstrand. A fine display of slick passing. It's through. He's found space. Keeper claims it.
The quicker an attacker gets the ball under control, the more time he creates for himself. That was very neat and tidy to set up the shot.
Gabi. The half-time whistle goes.
Oh, this has been such a disappointing spectacle. The keepers haven't been worked nearly enough.
Goalless then at this stage. The second half kicks off then. Udinese against Atletico Madrid. Blatant foul there. Here's Gabi. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick given. Intercepts the pass.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Juan Fran. He's got in. Basta. Penalised for that challenge. Arda Turan. Rodriguez. Joel Ekstrand. Basta. Here is Pinzi. Armero. Oh, it's been cut out. Falcao moving forwards. He may need some support. Nice ball through. Terrible tackle. Gives away a free kick. Oh, what's coming here? It's a red card! Well, I'm sure the manager and the player will have some harsh things to say about that afterwards. But the referee has been decisive. This is very much within his range. Ideal distance out. Not a bad strike. It's been deflected out of play. Picked off the ball. Falcao. The flag stays down. It went over the goal line, so goal kick here. "60 minutes on the clock. Pasquale. Cuadrado. Here is Pinzi. He's looking to play it into the channel. Emre. Pasquale. Basta. Tries from a way out. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Now Falcao. And a header! He scores! And the game finally comes to life in the second half. It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Are the first to strike, Atletico Madrid.
Well, that's their campaign, well and truly up and running now.
Oh, that's wonderful skill. Cuadrado. Pinzi. Di Natale. Pasquale. The ball's with Falcao. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. No, that won't be finding its target. Plays this forward. Salvio. He's got in. This could be interesting. Yep, offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Now Gabi. It's come through to him nicely. He takes a shot. A decent chance wasted.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
It's come through to him. He can take the shot on here. Oh, it's come off the upright. It's out of play, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
I think they just need to keep their composure. Wants to get this forward. Loses out in a position of some promise. Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. Cuadrado. Salvio. There'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in here. Juanfran. They're breaking free down the flank. Armero. Here's Di Natale. Time is of the essence for the side that trails. He's going it alone. Strikes it back off the post. Rodriguez. And he's offside, the flag is up. He wants to get a cross in from here. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. A difficult hurdle out of the way. They'll be... Plenty of intensity and passion among the crowd today for this first knockout round match in the tournament. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. Arteta. He's onside here. Could be a chance now. Pushed away. Maybe this time. And he makes absolutely no mistake. What a time to score.
That's a dream start for this team, and they'll need to contain their joy a little and focus now on how they're going to follow it up.
I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
have the all-important opener.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
Plays this forward. Here's Feghouli. Rami on the ball. The ball's with Tino Costa. Parejo. Looking to thread it through. And he's there to cut it out. Lifts it over the keeper.
Oh, that was such a good chance.
Another attempt. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Oh, that was an admirable piece of work. You know, although he hasn't scored, it was good pressing and more than a decent try at goal.
Song Bilong. Arteta. Nicely worked. It's over the top. He scores!
Unbelievable.
They've certainly come straight out of their blocks in this one. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
Here's Walcott. Oh, it's been cut out. Arteta. Walcott's got it. Arteta! There it is! They've most definitely hit their stride now. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, and yet his strength and desire came through. It's a very well-worked finish.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Arteta, already a goal scorer in this match. Guardado. Here's Rosicky. Vermaelen. Offside the decision that time. Here's Banega. Here's Parejo. Guardado. Now Feghouli. The ball is with Banega. Now Feghouli. It's through. The linesman's kept his flag down. From way out. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Picked it off. The ball is with Parejo. Mathieu. Banega. Puts it back. Here's Banega. Now Jonas. No, it's been picked off.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
He's got in. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Here's Koscielny. Walcott. And Rosicky. It's come through to him nicely. He can take the shot on here. A chance, and he scores! They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead.
The longer he went on, the whole stadium was desperate for him to put it away. Brilliant.
A fine goal, a real delight to watch. He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. They have this game in their hands now. Keeper claims it.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Here's Tino Costa, tries his luck. Couldn't make the most of the chance.
Well, there's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there.
Rosicky. Song Bilong. Here's Rosicky. Long ball over the top. Van Persie. Really well saved that.
I thought the keeper did ever so well in closing down the angle. He stayed big and he made the target a lot smaller.
He sends it in. Keeper's got a strong hand on the ball. Rosicky. Only 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Gervinho. Tino Costa. Free kick given. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Guardado. Gervinho. The ball's with Tino Costa. Tries one. And the keeper's there to claim it.
Well, it's good that he has the confidence to try from that distance, but it's becoming predictable now.
Now Van Persie. Penalty! And a yellow card as well for the foul. Worth another look, certainly. He was clearly caught. The keeper will be desperate to keep this one out. His team just can't afford to go even further behind. Another goal! He made no mistake from the spot.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Van Persie has completed his hat-trick.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Wants to get this forward. No, that's not going to make it. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
Well, it's a really healthy lead at the moment. I think the only danger for them now is they become a little bit complacent. I think they just need to continue in the same way, maintain that intensity.
There's a wide gap between these teams now. Sloppy pass, intercepted. The ball is with Banega. Gervinho. Rosicky, creator of one goal already. Vermaelen. Van Persie. Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Banega. João Pereira. That's clearly not what was intended.
Well, they're just not realising their potential. They have to find an end product.
Tries to slide it past the defence. No, that won't be finding its target. Here's Parejo. João Pereira. Vermaelen cuts it out. And Rosicky. Rosicky! That's off target.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Mathieu. Guardado. The ball is with Parejo. It's on for him. Ah, no, it's an own goal.
And to put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
Accidental or not, they've scored a goal. Oh, that's wonderful skill. Banega. 15 minutes since half-time. Here's Arteta. The pass cut out. Guardado. Vermaelen. Here's Gervinho. Mistimed lunge and the free kick's given. And he goes direct. Vital touch by the keeper. He couldn't find the net.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Mathieu. Here is Canales. Song Bilong. Song Bilong. Oh, he plays it long. The flag stays down. Now the chance. Van Persie. Another one. Riveting, ruthless, relentless.
Look, that was a truly magical moment, and it was a privilege to sit here and witness it.
A memorable solo effort, that. Can he shoot? Arteta cuts it off. Walcott. Chance for a counter then. Banega. Got it. Walcott. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Intercepted.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
Cuts it out. Wants to get this forward. Now Jonas. It's on for him. Canales. João Pereira. Podolski. Banega! My word, that was travelling.
Well, he's certainly not short on belief. I mean, another long-distance effort from him, but it's so hard to beat the keeper from that kind of range.
Koscielny. Song Bilong. Parejo. It's come through to him. Not only is it a penalty, the referee's gone to his pocket as well. The offender knows it's coming. It's a yellow card. It's him against the keeper, and only 12 yards between them. And I have to say, he looks pretty calm waiting for the whistle. They've pulled one back from the spot. Cool and calm as you like.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
They've pulled one back, but still have a mountain to climb. Looking to carve open the defence. And Banega. Mathieu. They're off on the counter. João Pereira. Possibility here for a cross. Here comes the corner. Banega. Now Mertesacker. Sanya. And he crosses it into the middle. Up for the header. Mathieu. Canales. Now through to Parejo. Just straight offside then. Free kick to the opposition. Parejo. The ball's with Canales. Tried to play it through. This could be interesting. Now he's ready for a shot. Chance. The referee blows and it's all over. There was a real tense cup-tie atmosphere before the match. Plenty of intensity and passion among the crowd today for this first knockout round match in the tournament. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. The teams then, Inter against Milan. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. From way out. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Now Guarín. Picked off there. Boateng. Maicon makes the interception. Where's he going to send it now? Slid out wide. Now the chance! And he's got quite a shot on him! And back in! Here's a ball in, and a sublime header! They've done it! And it's Inter who take the lead. The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter have the priceless opener.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
He's on the ball. Where's he taking it? Going through nicely. There's a shooting opportunity here. Well, it came off the defender there. Ball in. Here's Robinho. They're breaking out quickly here. He's on a promising run. Tries to slide it past the defence. Cassano cuts it out. Montari. Wants to get this forward. Montalivo just dived in there. Free kick given. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. It's their first change of the game.
Well, the manager has finally decided to take him off. I think that's more for his protection than anything else.
Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Good pass to the wing. Ball in, and it's the keeper on the receiving end of the cross. Philippe Coutinho. Nagatomo. Here's Palacio. He's got in. Cut out in a promising position. They're off on the counter. Mexes. Got it. Tried to play it through. It's in! And how significant might that be for Milan? It was all down to the control.
Oh, you've got to have great technical ability to do that. He was able to finish because of a terrific first touch. It was a touch of class for me.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Not a bad strike. Tries another one. That's off target. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Here's Cassano. The pass cut out. Here's Maicon. Here's Guarín. Picked off the ball. He's looking to play it into the channel. And it's taken with some style. They've scored what could well turn out to be the match winner. A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really silly mistake to give the ball away there, but he's done really well to cut out the pass and get the finish away.
They now lead by 1 goal. Here's Samuel. Here's Cambiasso. Robinho. The ball is with Montolivo. Oh, it's been cut out.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Through ball over the top. Here's Abate. Here's Montolivo. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng and Montolivo. And he'll get the shot away here! Wins the ball. Javier Zanetti. Maicon. Montolivo. Here's Javier Zanetti. Long ball over the top. Cassano plays this forward. Looking to carve open the defence. Javier Zanetti. There is the end of the first period.
I think it's been a really good display so far. I think they're using every inch of the pitch to stretch this game. It's nice and expansive and difficult to cope with.
3 goals we've seen in the first half. It's a chance, and he scores! And how significant might that be for Milan? It just couldn't have been placed any better. He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. It's all square again.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between 2 strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
He can take the shot on here. Possibility for a shot. A fine stop by the keeper.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Hits a ball in. No, not quite.
Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Slides it through. Here is Montolivo. And Abate. Good run down the side. Now, what next? Loses out in a position of some promise. Taiwo. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Sneijder. Oh, he's lost it. Restarts with a throw-in. Boateng. Maicon cuts it out. Here's Cambiasso. Foul, clearly. It's a red. I think everyone, not least the offender himself, is pretty surprised here. But the referee did seem to make up his mind pretty quickly on that one. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. My word, that was travelling.
Well, he knew exactly what he wanted to do before the ball even arrived, and that made the chance far easier. He read it before any defender.
15 minutes into the second half. Alexander Pato, Boateng, Cassano. It's opened up nicely for him. Chance for a counter then. Taiwo. Montolivo. He's looking to attack from out wide. Guarín concedes a free kick with what I have to say is a ferocious challenge. Out from the breast pocket comes a yellow card from the referee. Here's Ranocchia. Now Guarín and Maicon. The ball is with Montolivo. Onside. Chance for a goal. And his shot didn't find the net.
Oh, he did ever so well to create the chance all by himself. Looks like his control let him down at the vital moment, though.
Here's Guarín. Here's Maicon. Looking to thread it through. Could be a chance now. It's led to a goal. Could this be it for them? It's incredible how he managed to steer that one in.
Yeah, I'm not sure he saw a gap there or was just a bit lucky to find it, but he just shouldn't have been allowed the room to shoot in the first place.
Inter now up by a goal. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And now the counter-attack. And Muntari. Here is Montolivo. Palacio, who has an assist to his name. Will he go on his own, or is he going to pass? It's come through to him, bursting forward. Now!
It's all about good concentration now. When the body tires, the brain tends to go with it, so they've really got to dig in now to stay ahead.
No, beaten to it, and he chooses the option of the back pass. Maicon. Here's Guarín. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Time is of the essence for the side that trails. Winning this game would secure them a path to the semi-final. No, that's not going to make it. It's on for him. Oh, that is an awful tackle. And there'll be a yellow card for the foul too. The referee had a good view of it. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Opportunity for a goal. Oh, so close.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Montalivo. The final whistle goes. A difficult hurdle out of the way. They'll be relieved. The next. It's the penultimate step. No place for the faint-hearted. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. And here we have Roma against Atletico Madrid. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Chipped through over the top. It's come through to him. He created a great chance there.
And there's no doubt about that. That ball through was class and it really warranted a finish to match.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Here's David Pizarro. They're off on the counter. Jose Angel. Back it goes. A free kick for Roma. And he'll go direct! And that is simply superb. That is an absolute peach of a goal. What a way to open the game.
That's a dream start for this team, and they'll need to contain their joy a little and focus now on how they're going to follow it up.
It just shows what a class act he is.
Well, he was just trying to guide that into an area in the hope that it may go all the way, and he's pulled it off. Wonderful.
They've got the opener in the early minutes.
I think that goal will give them great confidence now, though they can't afford to become complacent. That would be silly at this stage.
Crosses towards the centre. No, it was cut out. Wants to get this forward. Godin. Felipe. Rossi. Here's Lamela. Bradley. Plays this forward.
Well, that was simply an example of poor vision and awareness. The obvious route to take there was out wide, and he failed to spot it.
That's clearly not what was intended.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
Felipe. Salvio. Emre. He can surely line one up here. Got it. He's got in. 15 minutes played. Rosie. Where's he going to go? No, that won't be finding its target.
Well, they're trying to play an expansive game and keep very good width to their attack, but a little more care is required.
Out towards the corner flag. Caught offside, and I'm afraid the chance of the equaliser has gone. Juan. Gago on the ball. Jose Angel. De Rossi's there. He's carved himself a chance here. He scores. It's a 2-goal lead now. That is a fine finish on the turn.
Well, when you can turn and finish that well, having your back to goal is not even an issue. What a beautiful manoeuvre.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
Arda Turan, Felipe. Arda Turan. Could be a chance now. Possibilities here. A chance. In again.
Well, it's good possession, but you've got to have something more substantial on the end of it.
Midway through this first half, and play has settled into a nice pattern. It's on for him. And David Pizarro. Now through to Falcao. Oh, he's lost it. Arda Turan. Here's Emre. Great through ball over the top. Here's Gabi. Emre. Got it. Here's Juan. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. Godin. Chance for a counter then. Bradley tried to play it through. And Emre. Arda Turan. Offside the decision that time. Gago. Bradley. 40 minutes of the first half have now been played. That is a cynical challenge. Mr. Referee, what do you reckon? Free kick. He stayed down injured, needing some attention, and the referee has taken the offender's name and booked him for that tackle. Their first substitution today.
He was only one missed time challenge away from being sent off then, so you could say that is a very clever substitution.
It's opened up nicely for him. Here's Gabi. Arda Turan. A chance maybe. A shot. And again. And his shot off target.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Poor challenge. Free kick given. Here's David Pizarro. Jose Angel puts it back. No, it's been picked off. The referee blows his whistle to draw the first half to a close.
Well, it's a really healthy lead at the moment. I think the only danger for them now is they become a little bit complacent. I think they just need to continue in the same way, maintain that intensity.
They have a cushion of a 2-0 lead. Roma against Atletico Madrid. And David Pizarro. He's latched onto it. He can take the shot on here. There's a shooting opportunity here. Loses out in a position of some promise. Now through to Falcao. Here's Emre. Plays this forward. Yep, offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Falcao. Gabi. Salvio. Here's De Rossi. Wants to get this forward. Arda Turan. This could be interesting. Lamela, whose goal-scoring skills have already been seen. Jose Angel. Heinze. He's got in. Here's Lamela. 60 minutes on the clock. Plays it back to the keeper. Bradley. It's on for him. Salvio. Now the chance! Arda Turan. Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying to place it in the corner of the net, but he's not likely to score by firing straight at the keeper.
A ball in, jumps for the header. They've done it! Just one goal in it now. The comeback could be on. The delivery in was good and he did the rest.
Well, there was only going to be one player getting to that because he attacked it with so much aggression and commitment. Tremendous play.
The lead's down to a single goal now.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Where's he going to send it now? Just caught him. A free kick for Roma. This is a great chance to increase the lead. Not a bad strike. Another chance. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Bradley. Totti on the ball, slides it through. De Rossi who has an assist to his name. Falcao. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. He plays it through. Here's Falcao.
Well, that came from a lack of vision. The space was out wide and yet he hit traffic.
Jose Angel. De Rossi. Heinze. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Plays this forward. Jose Angel. Tries to slide it past the defence. Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make. Well, in the hope of changing things round, both managers have opted to make a substitution.
His confidence, I think, let him down because he got himself into some wonderful positions and he should have done better.
Bradley. Rosie. Intercepted. Rosie. Totti. He's looking to play it into the channel. Slid into space on the flank. Could be a goal here.
Well, I think they've shown a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will...
He connects, and it's in! Surely that's it! A crushing blow at this late stage. He was allowed far too much space.
I think it's hard to keep a good man down, and with this fella's instinct for position, he's always going to score goals like that.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2. No, it's been cut out. Totti. Thiago. Gabi. Can he now find a finish? Shoots here, and it's a really well taken goal. Is the stage set for a dramatic end to this game? He benefited from a slide rule pass.
Well, it posed such an awkward question, track the ball or track the run. In the end, they managed neither.
So the stage is set for a real grandstand finish.
Well, they've got big momentum now, so it's time to stay focused and composed and use their experience. What a boost that is.
Now Gabi. Arda Turan. Wants to get this forward. It's through. Chance. It's an opportunity. And there is the final whistle. This was a psychological victory as much as anything. They showed they simply wanted it more. So, semi-final day, a time for willing hearts and strong minds. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Kivu. He's onside. Real chance. Looking to thread it through. No, it was cut out. He plays it through. Court's offside. So there'll be no goal to put them in front here. Samuel. Here's Kivu. Keeps the ball in a good position. Plays this forward. Now Ricardo Alvarez. Who can latch onto that? Here's Arteta. Arteta! What a reprieve that was! Here's Walcott. Here's Guarín. Wants to get this forward. Guarín. And Arteta. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Here's Guarín. Ricardo Alvarez. He's making a good run here. And Van Persie. Nagatomo. Here's Wilshere. Here's Van Persie. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Nagatomo. Songbilong. And Palacio. Wilshere.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
The flag stays down. Here's Wilshere. He's looking to play it into the channel. Here's Philippe Coutinho. They're off on the counter. And he's offside. The flag is up. Here's Arshavin. Walcott. The pass cut out.
Yeah, it's all very easy on the eye, but I think they're just missing something a little more incisive now to complement some very good build-up play.
He's got in. Now Van Persie. Keeper claims it. Goalkeeper marshalling the defenders, telling them to stand their ground. And he'll go direct! Here's Arshavin. Arshavin! Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. The assistant referee's flag was raised, just offside, good call. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Now Wilshere. Here's Wilshere. And Van Persie. Sneijder. Here's Guarín. Palacio on the ball. Guarín. Loses out in a position of some promise.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Nagatomo. 5 minutes before half-time and it's level. Song Bilong makes the interception. Sagna. Here's Arteta. Arshavin. Arteta! That's a trip. He's gone for it! Oh, and Julio Cesar makes the save. That had a real sting to it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
A ball in. It's not cleared very far. Song Bilong. Deliberate foul. Not a bad strike. He went for power there.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Still not cleared properly. There's the whistle and it's half-time.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. Nagatomo. Kibu. Now Guarín. Slides it through.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Samuel. Now Ricardo Alvarez. Looking to carve open the defence.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Here's Walcott.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
No, that won't be finding its target. It's on for him. Didn't give it away. Tried to play it through. It's through. How about it? How about that? And the game finally comes to life in the second half. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him, but he's forever on his toes and he showed terrific movement to manufacture some space and score.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Oh, this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
Wonderful through ball over the top. Now Wilshere. 15 minutes into the second half. Here's Arshavin. It's come through to him nicely. He got a piece of that one. Sneijder tries to slide it past the defence. It's come through to him. Onside. Keeper's got a strong hand on the ball. The linesman's kept his flag down. Oh, a crucial intervention. Challenge poor. Foul called. Nagatomo. Here's Kivu. Sneijder, who's set up one goal so far. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. And he's going for it. He went for power there.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Out again, another throw. Now Guarín knocks it through to the front line. He's not taking any risks there. Now he's ready for a shot. Samuel didn't get the ball there. Free kick. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Tried to play it through. Can he now find a finish? The post in the way. Philippe Coutinho. Palacio. Chance for a counter then. The ball played out to the wing. He's onside here. Now! And he's got quite a shot on him. Referee in a good position to give the free kick. Song Bilong. Sanya. Picked it off. Here's Guarín. Chipped over the defence. The flag stays down.
Well, they've not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
Sneijder. Now Philippe Coutinho. Guarín. Foul, clearly. Out from the breast pocket comes a yellow card from the referee. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. The opponents just can't afford to concede any more goals. Free kick! Into the last 5 minutes, and the crowd breathless from the football they've seen. And still in pursuit of an equaliser, driven in. Kivu. Song Bilong. And it could bring a chance here. Palacio, who's imposed himself already on this fixture. This could be interesting. A chance. Play surges forward. Here's a shot. They've scored. They've taken a giant leap towards winning this game. He timed his run excellently.
Well, it posed such an awkward question. Track the ball or track the run? In the end, they managed neither.
Surely now this match is over as a contest.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And there is the final whistle. One giant step closer. So, hello and welcome for the very last time in this competition. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Begley. Got it. Could it be a chance? Now he's ready for a shot. Lifts it over the keeper.
Oh, that was such a good chance.
And Sneijder. This is lovely passing to watch. Maicon. Nagatomo. Here's Sneijder. Can he now find a finish? Tadai. Now through to Totti. Cuts it out. Guarin. Palacio. A long-range effort. What a reprieve that was.
Well, there's an example of good play for you. That was all his own making too, to retrieve the ball and get the shot away. Well done, son.
De Rossi. Plays this forward. Maicon. Quarter of an hour played. Sneijder on the ball. He's on a promising run. Out towards the byline. Now the offside flag is up. Here's Heinze. Here's De Rossi. Bradley wants to get this forward. It'll be a throw-in. Bradley. De Rossi. Jose Angel. Kivu. Ricardo Alvarez. No, it was cut out. Bradley. Guarín makes the interception. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Almost 30 minutes into the first half. And Sneijder. It's a nice one too. Chance! Good footwork creating the counter-attack. Stayed on the ball. Here's Guarín.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal. Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
Totti. Philippe Coutinho. It's through. He's onside. Osvaldo. He's got in. Now Osvaldo. Philippe Coutinho. It's come through to him nicely. Now through to Sneijder. It's come through to him. Great through ball over the top. And
It's a
tucked
goal.
in! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Inter have the priceless opener.
Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Bradley. Oh, stopped him illegally. That's a free kick. De Rossi. Here's Kivu. Sneijder, creator of one goal already. Bradley. Through ball over the top. Onside. He's waiting here. And he's offside. The flag is up. And Maicon. Half-time is now upon us.
Well, yes, we've only got the one goal, but it's the managers who can now make the real difference in this second half.
Just one goal, the difference between them. Roma against Inter. Now, Sneijder. Totti. Completely mistimed his tackle. Free kick given. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket. It's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Ranocchia. Tadai. Marquinhos. Kivu cuts it out. Sneijder. Here's Kivu, making inroads deep into opposition territory. Tried to play it through. Here's a shot. He scores! They lead by 2. Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Well, I'd put that down to great anticipation. He was on the move before any defender reacted. Wonderful.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
That's clearly not what was intended.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Ricardo Alvarez, already on the score sheet. Oh, flag up. Just offside then, he'd straight off the last man, the referee's assistant pretty alert. Rossi. He is off. At first viewing it didn't seem that bad, bookable offence maybe, but the referee's gone for the red straight away. Jose Angel.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Juan. It's on for him. Tadai. No, that won't be finding its target.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Marquinhos. He's gone for goal. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Oh, that was an admirable piece of work. You know, although he hasn't scored, it was good pressing and more than a decent try at goal.
Nagatomo. Here's Palacio. Sneijder's got it. Sneijder. It was a good ball in.
And there's no doubt about that. That ball through was class and it really warranted a finish to match.
Here's a cross. That's the end of the danger for now. And Tadai. Bradley. Wants to get this forward. Now through to Palacio. Just straight offside then. Free kick to the opposition. It's their first substitution today.
Never got close enough to the action for me today. He just couldn't get hold of the ball.
Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. A chance! Stopped him illegally there. Here's Juan. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Here's Tadai. And Tadai. Philippe Coutinho. Nagatomo's cross. Here's Tadai. Looking to thread it through. Strikes it from distance. He really should have put that away.
Well, you can't fault the effort they're putting into it. You know, without an end product, though, it just piles up the frustration.
Here's Maicon. Got it. The ball's with Philippe Coutinho. Loses out in a position of some promise. Mistimed lunge. Free kick given. And there'll be a yellow card for the foul too. The referee had a good view of it. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Free kick! Ball still in the box. He stayed up for this pass. A fine stop by the keeper.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Cut out in a promising position. It's on for him. Full-time whistle within sight. Nice bout of passing. The flag stays down. It's on for him. Picked off the ball. Plays this forward. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. Bradley. Picked off there. Wins a throw. Bradley. Poorly timed challenge. A free kick for Roma. He's gone for it! That had a real sting to it.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to.
He has blown for full time now. What a great performance, befitting the occasion. They have won the Konami Cup.